This is your balance section. So I've got a balance beam, which is great. But you could also use a plank or something, making sure there are no splinters, of course. Or you could just mark up an area on the floor that you need to keep within. So we're going to start this at the end of your plank, and then it's going to be a very slow heel to toe balance. And you're going to be walking very slowly. Remember, it's much harder to balance when you're walking slowly. And really taking your time, just breathing naturally, slow steps. And then when you get to the end of your plank or whatever you're balancing on, you're just going to reverse it. So you're going to bring your toe to your heel. Remember that balance is really the root of all your movements. So we're constantly balancing or keeping our body in balance in relation to gravity. Okay, I'm not sure if I've got much further to go. And then go forwards again. This beam isn't actually flat on the floor, so it's a little bit harder than it looks. Just nice and slow. So working on your balance is great for improving all other movements really, but balance really comes from the ground up. So again, it's to do with feet. So if you've got very, very stiff feet and stiff ankles, it's going to make your balance more challenging. Because really we want to let the feet absorb whatever they need to, and then the upper body doesn't have to as much. Ooh. Okay, just a few more here. Try to use your arms as little as possible. So I'm waving my arms a little bit around, but try and keep them relaxed. So you could do this, make this more challenging by holding on to something. Yeah, then you can't wave your arms around so much. Or you could just bring your hands to your center of gravity, which is somewhere around your belly button, and just holding there, which brings your attention to where your center of gravity is. And then also think about really pressing down into the ground as you're balancing. Okay, now you're going to start to turn. So I'm going to start this way, so I face you. One foot in front of the other, bend my knees slightly, I lift the heels, and then I move from the hips, and then I turn around to go the other way, and then I can come back that way. Okay, so to turn around again, I'm going to lift the heels, bend the knees slightly, start initiating from the hips, and then let the head turn quite quickly, so that you look where you're going. And then you walk again slowly, and lift the heels, bend the knees, and turn. Woo. Okay, so you can practice that a few times. Another way of turning, which is a bit faster but a bit more challenging, is to just cross one foot across the beam and then just turn the other one quickly, and then you can go back the other way. So it's 1 foot across, and then turn, and then reverse it. So that's it, cross the row, so I can go the other way as well, turning the other way. Okay. Okay, I'm going to come back into the middle, and I'm going to just stay with the heels hanging off. So I'm coming onto the balls of my feet. And if you're on the floor, just lift the heels slightly, okay? And then you're going to start to lower yourself down in a little bit of a squat. So see how far you want to go down. You don't have to go all the way down, but you know, depending on how your squat is. And then you're going to come back up. Ooh. Okay, and then you're going to do that again. So I'm going to get my toes onto that beam as well. So my heels are off, and then I'm going to lower slowly, taking a time. Maybe the hands are on the chest, maybe on the hips, maybe they are in front for a bit of counter balance, and come up. And then you could do that with wider legs too. So balancing here and then coming down. Imagine you're grabbing something off the floor. And again, just be easy. Check in on the rest of the body, that you're not tensing it. And then you're going to come up slowly, all the way up. And then you're going to turn. And then you're going to do a little split squat, if you like. So 1 foot in front of the other, bending the knees and then coming down. Okay, keeping your back long, relax, and then you're going to push yourself up. then you're going to do a little turn. Woo. And then you're going to come back down. Okay, so it's your little split squat, coming back, and then you can take a step so that you do the same on the other side, and coming back, and then you can cross, go the other way, slowly coming down, pushing back up, and then the other leg in front, bending, and lifting back up. And there you go, little something that you can practice.